we've got a new clan versus clan going on, and I want to be able to get the most points that I possibly can while doing things that I need to get done for my account. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, I started playing Raid a couple months ago, and since then I've been trying to improve my account. So of course we know clan versus clan does happen every 2 weeks, and of course I do want to be able to get points for my clan while being able to complete things on my own account. So first thing we need to do is go ahead and take a look at who we are up against. So we are currently at level 10, they are level 15, and at the moment they are winning. The next thing I like to do is look at what is ×2. So that would be the potions keep, iron twins, and it was also the forge. I went ahead and I crafted a ton of gear already in the forge, so that is where so far my points have actually come from, was really just crafting. So that is how I'm able to complete my milestone and collect everything in here. Now, I will say, I know some people don't necessarily go all out for clan versus clan. They're really aiming for what they can do to improve their accounts, which I totally understand, not wasting resources just to win something like CVC. So what I like to do is also figure out, what do I actually need to do on my account? So I needed to do a ton of crafting, got the forge pass, I had stuff ready, almost did some crafting last week, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, I should wait for clan versus clan, at least I'll get points. And it worked out that it was actually ×2. So that is the first thing I did. The second thing that I personally like to do is I wait for my great haul. So I have things that I need to upgrade in here. I will actually wait and hang on to some of my medals until I'm able to do this during clan versus clan, because I feel like it makes the most sense. I need to upgrade it anyway, and this way I was able to complete it, get some points for it as well. I actually have had some of the quests that were sitting and waiting in the challenges to do some of this stuff, so that is the other thing I'll do. If I can kind of match up the challenges to upgrading my great haul and having that done at the same time as clan versus clan, then it's even better. Next, I will actually go ahead and make sure I am completing all my dailies. Now, this is a given, always completing the dailies regardless of anything going on, but typically that's going to get some points in there as well. And I'll take a look at anything else that is also going on. That's events and tournaments. So there's a gear enhancement event going on. This worked out as well. I still have a little bit to go. Since I did a huge crafting session, I need to go ahead and actually upgrade some of that gear and figure out what I want to use out of there. So I'm going to make sure to get that done before this is gone. That is simply because I already need to go ahead and upgrade gear. I may as well collect things along the way while I'm doing that. There's also dungeon divers going on, which works with some of the tournaments that are happening right now. So if you're doing the Sand Devil turn attack, or the spider, or the Fire Knight coming up, kind of all works together anyways. So I mean, we're gonna get some points from that as well. But I do think anytime there's a ×2, making sure to get that done. So the next thing I'm gonna want to do is I will hop into my dungeon, go into my Iron Twin Fortress, and essentially complete as far down as I can of this. As I said, I'm still the newer player, so I'm not like way down there, but I will make sure to actually complete my keys so I'm able to get points for this. And then of course we want to make our way over to Faction Wars and make sure that we are using everything that we need to do for Faction Wars. I've actually started to go back and try to get 3 stars on some of the things, because when I first started, you best believe on stage 1 I was getting like 1 star. So now I'm slowly able to kind of improve things now that I've got more champions kind of built and I've been able to get them along the way. I should be able to make improvements in here. So I want to go ahead. I need to do my demon spawn crypt, and then I also need to do my shadow can. I think this one I don't have nearly as much for this one built, so I might just have to go ahead and just like super raids like stage 6 or something if I can't do stage 7. I haven't entirely focused on making champions just for this yet. That is going to come in time, of course. I also like to take a look at my champions, and it actually works out because there is a champion training event right now, so needing to level them up and upgrade their ranks. I recently used a ton of my fodder, so I don't think I have a lot that's kind of sitting and waiting, but I do know that there's some things that I did want to go ahead and upgrade. So it's a good time to do this during clan versus clan with the champion training event, because they need to be upgraded anyways. So I want to go ahead, get some of my fodder ready, and see if I can potentially make somebody level 60, and I'm sure I can make a ton of the level 40, because I have some of the champs in here, but I also know that I have some sitting in my storage. So that's also what I like to do, is kind of throughout the week when I'm going ahead and just training things, or when I'm doing the dailies, like running campaign 7 times, this is a great opportunity to go ahead and train a bunch of these. And if I know I don't need to use these guys right away, then I will kind of let them sit there at level 20. Like these ones, for example, I'll bring them up to level 20 and then I'll go ahead and just throw them into some of my champion vaults. And then that way I can come back into the tavern later when it makes sense that there's an event going on. And that is where I'll go ahead and actually upgrade their ranks and be able to get some of those points. And during a time like this, it also gets some points as well for the clan, which is even better. Of course, clan versus clan happening every 2 weeks. I feel like it could be a lot to really put all your points in trying to really do it just for your clan. So I do think it is still important to figure out like what do you need to do for your account, and hopefully it is something that kind of coincides and works out at the same time. Like I said, for myself, need to get foraging done. I'm doing that. I definitely need to get into the potions keep, so I'll make sure to do that. And then the things that I'm already doing every day, it helps to work towards the clan, but just making sure I don't forget it. Sometimes, say maybe I'll forget to use one of my faction keys if I'm on one of my accounts and one of the others. So just making that extra effort to make sure that I'm actually using them and getting that done before clan versus clan is finished. So maybe you guys have some of the strats that you like to do and some of the things that you like to use. But what I'm curious about is what level is your clan at right now? Comment that down below. I do also have 2 accounts that I am juggling on here as well. So I'm making sure that both of these accounts are kind of doing the same thing, at least being able to take advantage of whatever is times 2 well it is, and being able to kind of spend time on both accounts to be able to get obviously what they need to do done, but also be able to give a little bit back to the clan. So now that I know the potions keep is open, this I've actually been waiting for. I need spirit keep potions really badly. Like I recently have gotten champions that they need it. I cannot ascend them. I do not have the materials to actually do so. I don't even think I can really go to the potion mix. Like I'll show you guys. I'm very, very low down here. So I have actually been waiting for this to open up. So it also works out because I know I still have about 4 hours in here, still times 2. So I should be able to go in and then run this pretty quick and be able to go into my spirit keep, hopefully get those potions that I need, and that way that will also be able to improve my points and what I've actually gotten here. So I will make sure to actually take a screenshot after I am done kind of going through and finishing everything off to show you guys where I ended up for this rotation. As I said, I would include a photo as well for you guys, showing you guys where I ended up. So on one of my accounts, you can see how many points I got here, and then you can also see how many I got on the other account. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1, and then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. This is how I went ahead and tried to maximize the amount of points that I can get during clan versus clan while really focusing in on what I'm trying to improve on my account. I recently did use a lot of my resources with the Fabian fusion that we had going on. I had a stockpile of champions to be upgraded and all of that. So I've really already gone through and tapped a lot of that out. So I know a lot of people are probably not going hard on this clan versus clan, but it also works out. And if you're lucky, if you're logging in and getting, say, a login champion, or if a fusion is going on, it's another great way to get yourself some of those extra points. So comment down below and let me know, how did your guys' clan versus clan go? Be sure you subscribe so you're able to follow along with my account progress, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!